Hi, friends. I am at the gallery today working, but I wanted to take just a few minutes to introduce this next video because I'm so excited about it. This is our pizza video. This is the one I've been teasing in recent videos. And we're going to share with you today our recipes and combinations for our 4 favorite pizzas, and everything from our whole grain crust to the toppings and the sauces. And they are so delicious and nutritious. No processed vegan cheeses or oils or anything like that. When I first started this lifestyle, I thought I was going to have to say goodbye to pizza, at least guilt-free. But these are awesome. And we're going to cook them up in our Blackstone Pizza Oven, which we absolutely adore. Probably one of the best investments we have ever made. We have a large family, lots of kids and grandkids, and this is the way to feed the crew, I'm telling you. So we'll show you how we do that and just show you all of this pizza goodness. And I am so excited. I hope that you love it as much as I do.
Okay, so we start with our homemade whole wheat crust. This is our pizza crust, and we've put this recipe in the description. We love it. It is 100% whole grain. We knead it for a little while to develop the gluten, and it has no oil. This way we have total control over what goes in that crust. And we like to roll it out very thin. We've discovered that that is sort of a key to having perfect pizza for us. That's definitely our preference, because then when we put it on the in the pizza oven on the pizza stone, it bubbles up and it's perfect. So here I'm working on this. Because of the elasticity, we're able to get it nice and thin and kind of big. It traditionally, whole wheat crust is kind of hard to get to be elastic, but this one's got a good elasticity. And as you can tell, we don't even need a ton of flour as we're rolling it out. So we are making these big enough to fit on these cardboard rounds here, because when we make a batch of pizza, we make some to freeze and we make some to cook. And so I bought those cardboard rounds on Amazon. We'll put a link in the description if you're interested. And we use those. We make the pizzas completely up, put the toppings and the sauces on, and then we cover them with food plastic film wrap and freeze them. And then they come out really nice. So you just pull them out of the freezer, let them thaw for a bit, and cook them, and they are just perfect. And you made them all ahead. Since this channel is all about shortcuts, we like to have those in the freezer and a nice big assortment of them. So this is making the rounds. Then we're going to roll the rest of these out. You can see with the dough, we use a roll, we stretch it. If you're able to do the spinning on your hand, go ahead and do that. I'm not very good at that. But as you notice here, we're using the pizza screen. So now we're putting them on the screen, and this is how we're going to cook them. So here is pizza number 1, our veggie deluxe. For this, we're going to use these ingredients. First, the vegan Alfredo sauce. Yum, yum, yum. That's in another video on the channel here. And then we're going to use red peppers and tomatoes. Any vegetables you can think of, really. We like olives and green peppers, and also those are artichoke hearts. We like those, the marinated artichokes. And purple onion is our favorite. And pineapple, you may not like pineapple. We love it, so you can leave that off if you don't. And then those are potatoes that we have sliced and parboiled. And these are our Thrive freeze-dried mushrooms that we put a little bit of water in. So just a note on the potatoes while you see me putting the sauce on. The potatoes are actually better if you fry them on a frying pan without oil. I thought that I could do this shortcut with the parboiling. I don't like it as much. So just a note there for future reference. So here we're going to put on all the things. And then this that you're seeing is our vegan Parmesan and some garlic salt. And then we have pizza number 2, vegan barbecue. So for that, we just use your favorite barbecue sauce. And then we like to, these potatoes are the secret ingredient, guys. I promise you. Even these parboiled ones are not as good as the fried ones, but I don't know, they add some kind of depth and texture. They are delish. And so we put potatoes on almost all of our favorite pizzas, and don't knock it till you try it. It is a secret ingredient that I think you're going to love. And then we use soy curls and we refresh them in barbecue sauce and water. And remember, only for 7 minutes. Never do it for more than 7 minutes. So then we put the barbecue soy curls on there, and it's kind of like a barbecue chicken pizza. Sorry, my voice is kind of raspy. But anyway, so with this, we will also add onion. And again, we like the pineapple. But that is totally optional. This pizza is delicious even without the pineapple. And a word about the vegan Parmesan, because we're going to put the vegan Parmesan on here too. We just make that in a food processor with cashews, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, and salt. And we can post the recipe for that as well. So again, pineapple is optional, but we find that it adds a nice little zing. And the vegan Parmesan, which you're seeing here, it really dresses it up. It's something I would highly, highly recommend adding to the pizzas. That, and we really enjoy the garlic salt on there too. Not very much, but just enough to give it a little zing. And there you have it. Okay, this one is a favorite. This is our taco pizza. We just use, for convenience, your favorite marinara sauce or spaghetti sauce from the grocery store. Or you can use a pizza sauce or make your own pizza sauce, however you want to do that. So spread that around, and then we use our vegan walnut taco meat. Oh man, this is good. There's a video on the channel with this recipe, and we'll put a link here. But this is, oh man, this is a good flavor on this pizza. And I like to be generous with the meat. And then, of course, pizza's gonna have, or taco pizza's gonna have onions and peppers and tomatoes and olives. Those are all the things that we're gonna put on there. There's no oil in that vegan walnut taco meat, so it's complete whole foods. It even sneaks some mushrooms in there, but shh, nobody has to know. You would never know that it has mushrooms in it, but mushrooms are so good for you. So what a happy thing to be able to sneak into that pizza. You'll notice that on none of these are we using any kind of cheese. We do occasionally use a plant-based cheese that we love that we'll share at another time, but mostly we like to just do them this way because we're just getting all the nutrition without any distractions. And I promise you, these are delicious. So here again is our vegan vegan Parmesan. And there is our taco pizza. Now, I did forget the tomatoes in this example, so here we go. We're sprinkling those on because it would not be the same without it. And this pizza is on the screen. Again, we'll be showing you how these screens work in the pizza oven. And they're magic. They're magic because it'll never stick. It won't stick to the stone, and you don't need cornmeal or semolina. All right, vegan Hawaiian. Hawaiian happens to be my husband's favorite pizza with Canadian bacon and pineapple. So this is our plant-based version. We use that Alfredo sauce, the vegan Alfredo sauce, best ever, by the way, and that's no lie. And this really, we have a few other favorite pizza varieties with this sauce. It's just so yummy. And this one just has the two ingredients. So we'll start with the pineapple. And we're kind of liberal with our pineapple, but I know it's not for everyone. So you may even just hate this pizza because it has pineapple on it, which is totally understandable. Not everyone's favorite. And then the artichokes, they are like the perfect substitution for the Canadian bacon and or ham. They have that spiciness, that saltiness. We found that they make it just right for a plant-based Hawaiian pizza. And then, of course, we are going to use our vegan Parmesan again and sprinkle that liberally on the top. You can see this pizza is on the screen. So we're about to take this out to the pizza oven and get these that are on the screen cooking. The screen keeps everything from sticking, and this is how we use it. So this is our Blackstone Pizza Oven with the rotating pizza stone, 16-inch. It's freestanding and we can move it all around. And this is our barbecue pizza. So you can see it's on the screen. We slide the screen in to start, and then we check the bottom. As soon as it's able to come off the screen, we scoop it off the screen with the pizza peel, and then we take the screen out of the oven and put the pizza back in right on top of the stone to finish cooking. But this keeps us from having to douse everything in cornmeal or semolina. And then we like to keep the pizza stone at 600 degrees. So we have this gauge that will tell us the heat, and you can adjust the heat of the pizza oven accordingly. And as that cooks, you can see it bubbling up. The crust bubbles up and fills with air, and the toppings cook just right. And then we keep a close eye on, we check the bottom. We want it done all the way, but not overdone. And so this golden brown tells us that this is ready to come out. This pizza oven, by the way, has a stone above the pizza as well. That's why it cooks so beautifully. All right, and then we just slide it out with the pizza peel. And there you have our finished vegan barbecue pizza. Looking good and ready to eat. And then this is our, so good, veggie deluxe. Oh, yum. Absolutely amazing. And then I have photos. We took them out to have a picnic. This is our taco pizza and our Hawaiian pizza. All vegan, all amazing.